Might as well get a little revs in while we're here, right? So we're gonna do some new mods on the Ducati Hypermotard. And I got myself some nice carbon fiber. They're doing an amazing job. 100% carbon fiber. I'm loving this motorcycle. We're gonna start by doing something very simple. We'll do the side plastics here, side fairing, I guess we could say, and then we'll move to the radiator guard. Gonna need a 3mm to kind of get these off. They're pretty much like hand tight, nothing too crazy, so. And do a quick little dry fit, make sure everything looks good, holds the line. That looks perfect, it looks really good, guys. Looks like they were thread lock a little bit, green, so nothing too crazy. Again, these weren't ridiculously tight, so just keep that in mind. There we go. We're on the left-hand side of the bike. We're gonna get this one right off. That looks incredible. Moving on to the right-hand side of the bike, we're gonna do the radiator guard, guys. This is a piece of plastic. Again, anything that we can use to shed down some weight on this bike is always a good thing. Again, it's pretty much all engine, so everything here seems to be hand tightened, nothing too tight. While we're here, guys, might as well do a comparison. This is the OEM plastic, and this is the MotoComposite carbon fiber. Look how spectacular that looks. This thing is gonna be dope as hell. This bike is slowly becoming next level, thanks to the guys at MotoComposite, man. Really, really cool for making an incredible product. Hand tight as usual. So I ran into one issue, guys, and I found a solution for it as well. When I put on the side radiator guard, there was a bit of a gap and it kind of flopped around a little bit. So I had these washers, black rubber washers, and what I ended up doing, I customized them to fit behind the screw, and that should remove that vibration. So let's try that. I think this should work much better. And then we'll try the bottom. There we go. It's already creating tension. Perfect. Just gotta make sure it falls into the beveled gap. There we go, just like that. And now we rock and roll. Oh, vibration is gone, guys. Look at that. A little bit of feedback for MotoComposite. Throw in some washers when they do sell the kit. That's definitely gonna resolve that issue. And for me, worked perfect, guys. Again, if this is the only worry that you have to worry about with the carbon fiber you're getting from these guys, then let's just say you're good to go. Weave looks perfect. The holes, they were pre-drilled perfectly. I didn't have to worry about the gaps and stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna pull off the left-hand side. Just a quick heads up, when you are doing any kind of carbon fiber upgrade on any motorcycle, there's always little small things that come into play that you might have to deal with. And this is not just a third-party situation. Even carbon fiber by OEM manufacturers tend to need adjustment when fitting on any motorcycle. The difference here, the carbon fiber is so thin and so strong, it's like a couple of millimeters thick, the piece of plastic. That's why I needed to put like a washer to prevent it from like squishing. Again, you could opt to put the washer behind, or you could put the washer up ahead. It's up to you. I did mine up ahead. I cut mine and made it like a circle shape just to make it mask. So here we are, guys. Just want to kind of walk you through the solution. Here are the black washers that I have, okay? And you can see they're round and they're a little bit larger, right? So just like that, I'm gonna fit them into the actual screw, just like that, right? As you can see, they're a tad bit larger. If you look closely, the washer's a little bit larger, and I ended up fitting it into the screw itself here so it could kind of prevent it from vibrating, and that will be nice and stable. And I'll grab the other screw just so I can demonstrate a little bit up close. There we go. That's the screw. I'm gonna drop that washer in, work it into the inside of the washer, just like that. And here we are. That's what it looks like. And it's round. You can see the outer ring. That's the excess. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trim those down and make them fit perfect. I mean, small thing for you to adjust. If this is the smallest thing you have to deal with, putting this carbon fiber on, trust me, it's a W, guys. Really, really great piece of carbon fiber. Fit and finish is amazing. No need to even drill the holes to make them larger. They're already pre-set up for you. This is the trim down after I trimmed down the washer. It's not completely perfect, but to the naked eye, you can't even tell there's a washer. It's black right behind it. And again, you can opt in to put the washer behind the actual carbon fiber piece, but I just kind of figured I'd do it up top. That way the metal is not rubbing against the carbon fiber. I kind of figured it'd be the smartest way to do it. Just slide that right on in here, just like that. This bike has been somewhat dormant, not a lot of mods for it. I'm gonna change the heat shield to a carbon fiber one. I think it's definitely needed. I'm gonna drop this carbon fiber piece right here, boys. I definitely like this heat shield a lot. It covers a lot more heat coming from the top and a little bit further in the bottom. It's going to give me a lot more protection, and it looks cool. Come on, it's carbon fiber. There's two screws in this section. There's one here, and then there's another one right there. We'll get that one first. Very tight working area. You're gonna have to be patient unless you remove the rear sets, which you can, which will make things easier, but then that will be a lot more work to do. Just finished off the carbon fiber swing arm cover. Really love it. The piece fits completely perfect. Another piece of feedback from MotoComposite. Again, I love the fact that all the holes lands perfectly. You don't have to drill them to make them fit. However, it would have been great if they put a tip in for you to put double-sided 3M adhesive on the inside of this section here, or maybe here as well, and preheat it so when you place it on, it sticks. It's pretty sturdy on the bike. Nothing's moving. However, there's a little bit of play right up here. With 3M tape placed in the bottom and heat it with a heat gun and stick it to the swing arm, that would have completely removed that little bit of play. At some point when I guess do a cleanup on the bike, or kind of go over all the torque spec, make sure everything is correct, I'll probably use 3M tape at the bottom, clean it up. Adhesive part of the swing arm cover onto the swing arm cover, and it will remove that little play. Again, these are small things. Having a little detail manual, like a visual guide for people to follow. It could be a PDF. That'd be a great tip to share with whomever's purchasing the carbon fiber. And thank you guys for the amazing piece of carbon fiber that you've produced. Again, hopefully you take some of this constructive feedback into stride, at least create a PDF for people to follow. We're going to do the lower panel. We're going to do the heat shield, and we're also going to do the pump cover. You're going to do these screws right here. 1, 2, and 3. We're just going to undo the lock. Then we'll just undo the screws right here. make sure when you're sliding this carbon fiber piece on, there's a little latch here, a little hook. You slide that into here, okay?
Currently on our way to Ducati. I had to interrupt this install because I ran into a little bit of an issue, so here's what's happening. I don't have a big enough torque wrench to torque back the rear tire, so I didn't want to pull it off to the rear hiker and the chain guard, so we're gonna allow Ducati to do that, and we'll be right back on the install. Well then, enjoy a little bit of a lane splitting goodness through New York City. I'm loving this motorcycle with each mod that I do to it, with each setup that I adjust. This bike is becoming the perfect, absolute perfect weapon, man. Revving and then people just moving out the way. Awesome. New Yorkers tend to get it, man, when we're slitting. Very few of them get upset, except the Karens, but people tend to understand a little bit more here in New York. So I like that a lot. We're gonna jump on the FDR boys, make our way down to Soho, Ducati, New York. Oh, there's work ahead. That's what's going on. Let's make dirty work of this. By the way, I did order a big enough torque wrench, but it's gonna be weeks before it gets here, and I didn't want to wait. I want to finish up all the mods for this bike and really just focusing on my wheelies and enjoy myself the season. So oh my god, so good, man. I love this motorcycle. That's our exit right there.